plata o plomo.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video here at Full Blown Performance. We're going to go over the vehicles that we got going on this week. So here, this is the redeye. I told you guys in the last video that's going to be getting our 1,000 horsepower package. So we're going to port the blower, port the snout, do an upper pulley, lower pulley. We're going to be doing an exhaust system. We're going to be doing a cold air intake. So pretty exciting to see what this vehicle is going to make. It is a redeye. So we'll see what horsepower we get out of this vehicle. Here we have the Superman Durango that is ready. We just got to put one of the fittings for the nitrous, and then we'll go ahead and tune this, and we'll get this vehicle out. We already did the one-piece aluminum drive shaft on it, so this vehicle is basically ready to go. It just needs tuning, which we'll get this week. We have a Jeep Wrangler.
Pretty cool build,
Yeah, this one is a right-hand drive, as you can see. This one has a Pro Charger on it as well. So this one came in for some accessories, such as these gas tanks out here. Came in for these fender liners or guards, whatever you want to call it. We also did, they have it off right now, but we did exhaust tip on it, and then we did these amp research power steps that fold down when you open the door. So we got that out. We have the Charger that's going to be getting the motor transmission. We're going to pull that out this week. And then we have my TRX that I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to be doing a swap. So it's a 21 TRX. So 21 TRX comes with Uconnect 4. So it doesn't have wireless CarPlay. So I'm going to be doing an upgrade to what the 22, 23, and 24 TRX has, which is Uconnect 5, which has like the driver profiles, has wireless CarPlay, and just has a much more faster and better response time on the screen itself, on the software it uses. So I'm a very technical guy, so that's, you know, anything like that, like I prefer. So I'm gonna do the swap, and then I'll show you guys, you know, how that's done in just a bit. And then we have a TRX that came in for IGLA, and it also came in for the drone GPS system. So we went ahead and installed this. We have Melvin installing that now, and then we're gonna get that out. And then we got BBL cat in for a bearing plate on the supercharger. We have these cars waiting for, well, the Whipple car is waiting for tuning, so we're gonna go ahead and knock that out once we get tuning available this week. We actually need to get injectors for it because it's on 1300cc injectors right now when it was previously tuned, but that's not gonna be enough for the Whipple. We need at least 1650. So we'll go ahead and get those ordered. The customer authorized it over the weekend, so we'll get those ordered tomorrow, Monday, and then we'll install those for him. This one we're waiting on the heads. This is the RT that had the misfire due to the lifter issues, so we're waiting on heads for that. We got Habibi Hawk just chilling. We're gonna tune that as well, and then we're gonna see what's going on over here with this Trackhawk. This Trackhawk, the customer did a few pulls, he did a few digs, and he had a lot of smoke coming out. We believe that he blew the motor, but right now we have Edgar checking what's going on. So he already removed the head on the driver's side, and he didn't find anything wrong. So we're removing the head on the passenger side to see what we find. So ya este lado todo se miró bien, ¿verdad? Yeah, so everything looks fine. So ahorita estás quitando este lado para ver que, pues, si un pistón o algo, porque está tirando mucho humo, ¿verdad? Yeah, so it's throwing a lot of smoke. So, ¿y compresión de este lado estaba
150.
150?
Yeah.
All around, todo?
Yeah,
¿Y compresión acá chequeaste o no?
No.
Alright, so we'll check right now once he pulls the head off, see what we find. And then, but yeah, compression was 150 all around on this side. So most likely Arias is going to be on bank 2. So we'll come back, y ahorita que, a ver, cuando nos quita la cabeza, enseñamos a YouTube, pues, que hay. Okay? But yeah, so that's pretty much it that we got going on right now on this Sunday. We also have an RT. I believe they took it across the street. It's the RT with the Whipple, yeah, it's across the street. It's RT with the Whipple. That one is oil is going through for cylinder 7 and cylinder 8, so that needs a new engine. I let the customer know. He claims that he has warranty through the dealer, but with the Whipple supercharger on there, I don't think they're going to warranty that. But if we gave him the quote, he's going to take it to the dealer and have them warranty it. So if they do, good for him. If they don't, we're here to help him. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So we'll pick up the video when we're installing the Uconnect 5.
¿Qué fue, Abel? ¿Cómo estamos?
Bien, bien, ¿y usted?
Aquí, papá. Estamos otro día más en Fútbol Performance, papá.
¿Qué andamos haciendo aquí?
Voy a bajar la transmisión de este auto para mandarla a reverdear, para que quede más poderosa.
Sure.
Alright guys, so we're back on the dyno with this 2014 Ram with the Whipple. We went ahead and did our pull to 6,000 RPM. It's a Ram.
Full pull?
Full pull, but you saw how it went, and then when it reached like a certain RPM, it shifted into the next gear before even hitting the 6,000 RPM. 2014. I have the TCM file in there. We'll see what he said. See.
What I would do is I'd go up to like 3,500 RPM and then hit it from there.
Alright guys, so we're going to do another pull on this Ram. We got a different TCM file from Z. So we're going to keep it in gear. We're going to go up to make sure we get to 5th gear and then just floor it from there, and it should stay in that gear. Rams are kind of a hit and miss with the TCM file for the dyno, so hopefully this one does it, and then we'll go ahead and see what it makes. So we needed to be in 5th gear to do the wide open throttle pull. The TCM file was doing what it's supposed to, but it was staying in 4th instead of 5th. So we're gonna send this data over to Z, and it looks like our exhaust probe went flying because my AFR just went whoop. So we're gonna adjust that, send it to Z, and then hopefully on this next clip you'll see us do the full pull. Little lean.
How much power?
423.
Big ass wheels though.
Big ass wheel, stock 5.7.
Oh, it's 5.7?
Yeah, with 97,000 miles on it. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and send this over to Z. It's a little better. Yeah. We had Alex hold the probe. Huh?
What was the problem before?
That it would shut off, and then when you try to go back, it would just crank. It wouldn't turn over.
And now?
That's fine. Look here. Right on.
What about when I felt like it had no power? That went away?
Yeah, that went away. It's a tune, G. Welcome back to another video here at Full Blown Performance. So we got a few cars that we're working on. Here we got a Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is a Grand Cherokee we did the heads and cam on about a few months ago. We also did the custom caliper painting on it. So the customer stated that the vehicle was leaking coolant. So we checked it out, and the radiator is no good. So we have the new radiator going in. and then we're gonna go ahead and get that out today. We have a TRX that came in for the chiller system. Hola.
Hola, Cristian, ¿qué tal?
Bien, bien. This TRX came in for a chiller system. The customer wanted IC chiller on it, so they brought the kit themselves and we're installing it for them. So that's what we got going on there. We have this Hellcat, which is ready for tuning. We have the RAM being worked on with the swap. And then we have this TRX that came in with 2 cylinders flooded with E85. So unfortunately, we removed the supercharger. Before removing the supercharger, we tried turning the motor. Motor would not turn. Upon removing the supercharger, we noticed that those 2 cylinders were full with E85. So we're waiting for the customer to see what he wants to do and hydro lock the motor. We have Trackhawk, Scat, Redeye. This one we already removed the supercharger on it. So the supercharger has been sent out to be rebuilt. Not rebuilt, sorry, ported. My bad. To be ported along with the ported snout. So this one's getting our 1,000 horsepower package. And then we have this 5.7 RT. This is the one that had the issues with the lifters. So we have the new lifters going in. The heads were back from being resurfaced. And then we've got a Trackhawk pulling up. Let's see what's going on there. But we have Carlos working on that. So let's answer this real quick. Full blown. So we have the radiator going in. He's putting the radiator fan in, ready for that. Y porque ustedes le están haciendo bola de su pelo, mira, se lo cortó. Para que ustedes ya no le preguntan para que lo enseñe.
Lo que faltaba ahora.
Lo que faltaba. ¿Qué?
Lo que faltaba.
Alright guys, let me charge this customer real quick. Toma, háblales.
Bueno, yo no estoy hablándole a nadie, yo estoy ocupado aquí.
Alright guys, so he's finishing this up. Like I said, we have this RAM for chiller. Let's check on the progress of it. Got Melvin doing that. So you got it here, it's mounted. He has some lines ran. He has the fittings on. So we're gonna go ahead, let him finish this, and then he'll recharge the AC on there, and then we'll get this out for our customer. No, it's just, you just gotta remove the front end, and then you gotta adapt into the AC lines, and run all the lines basically. It's not hard. So it's time consuming because it's like I said, you gotta remove the front end. So we got him doing that. We have this Hellcat ready for tuning. We're tuning that RAM right now. And then let's go check in with Mr. Edgar. So it looks like he has the blower on. He has the blower on, he has the coils connected. Yeah, it looks like he just needs to run the belts.
Be stock upper.
Yeah, I believe this is gonna be stock. I think it's just like a direct swap. It's for Mr. Metz's dad. So, but I'm not too sure what this is. Something that him and Alex spoke about this build happening. So, I'm not familiar with exactly what it's getting, but we made it possible.
The motor is like it's basically like a stock TRX right here.
Mm-hmm. You get a whole TRX.
Those heads, they're like
TRX. Mm-hmm.
they painted them black.
Oh, no, these are billet valve covers. Yeah, the heads. Yeah, so we got that. Mr. Edgar right there gonna get this out for us. We have this ready. We're actually waiting on drive shaft and some suspension parts for this, but we're waiting on the customer. Hear that? We're waiting on the customer for this, not us. We're waiting on the customer. TRX. We have the Hellcat outside, the red Challenger Hellcat, Mr. Anthony Morales, wide load cat. That one we're gonna be putting a booster pump on it, and then we're gonna be doing injectors because he's running out of fuel. So that's pretty much it that we got going on today. Kind of slow movement. We're trying to catch up after Texas 2K with the tuning. We're having not issues with that ram, but we needed to get the fuel dialed in, and on those, when you're doing a full pull, the transmission kind of goes all over the place. But we got that figured out. That one's basically ready. We're gonna do one more pull, and then we're gonna street drive it, make sure it's ready. And then tomorrow I'm gonna throw the Chrysler on the dyno. That's the Chrysler 300 with the Whipple. So you guys will see that in the next video. But that's it for this video. So stay tuned for the next video. Like I said, you guys are gonna see some pretty cool builds. You'll see that Chrysler on the dyno. You're gonna see the 1,000 horsepower Charger that got the redeye blower. You'll see this on the dyno. And then you're gonna see BB hellcat on the dyno as well. So a few hellcats on the dyno. But yeah, so we'll pick up the video tomorrow.